Good afternoon, Master. Perfect timing. I've just finished up my chores, and there's something I'd like to discuss with you, if you have the time. Oh, no, it's nothing wrong. No, everything seems to be in order. The stuck window's opening just fine now, and I managed to get the sink unclogged all on my own. No, it has something to do with, well, I suppose, me? And you as well, which is sort of why we need to discuss it. Are you, available? Or would another time work better? Whatever's most convenient, really. Wonderful. Here, why don't we sit down in the living room? I can prepare you a cup of tea if you'd like. No? Alright. That's alright, yep. I just want to make sure you're comfortable. I wouldn't want you to feel as though you're being put on the spot, because it's really not what this is. Do I seem nervous? Well, I guess I am a little bit. You know how I can be. I'm not very good at expressing my thoughts. That's why this job suits me so well. In fact, that's kind of the topic of discussion. So, as you know, I've been working for you for the past, it's been 2 years now? And obviously that's not a very long time, but it does feel quite long to me, and I feel as though I'm well acquainted with your lifestyle, and with you as a person, of course. I don't proclaim to know you better than anyone or anything like that. What I mean to say is I've observed your patterns of behavior for a while and noticed, well, I don't like being blunt like this, but I must say that I feel as though you might be lonely. We rarely have guests, and you're rarely out seeing people, if it has nothing to do with work, I mean. And, well, I understand you're likely a more independent person. After all, you're quite brilliant, if you don't mind me saying so. Not that I'm here just to flatter you. Though I can if you'd like. Sorry, I'll get back to the topic at hand. What I'm trying to say is, I don't wish for you to be lonely. No one person can do everything on their own. And I may not know very well what your life consists of outside of the manor, but inside of it, you do spend quite a bit of time just isolated. And I'd like to offer you some additional services. It wouldn't come at an increased cost or anything of the sort. It's part of my duty as a maid, actually. You see, different forms of companionship are often expected of, well, you know, women in my position. Elaborate? Well, I suppose there's the obvious, which is simply spending time together. If you'd like to, well, sit in the living room, read, have tea together, discuss your day, things that we often do already, just let me know. It's never an inconvenience, and in fact, I would like to be more involved. If that's all right with you, I mean. No, that's not all. I mean, also, if you, sorry, I'm trying to think of an appropriate way to phrase this, I suppose. Well, perhaps it is presumptuous for me to be under this impression, but you do not appear to be in any form of committed relationship. Am I correct? It's as I suspected. Which I find quite perplexing because you're a wonderful person and any woman would be quite lucky to, well, to have you in their life. And now, forgive me if I'm incorrect, but people tend to have certain romantic desires that, when living a life of solitude, can go unfulfilled. And I wanted to say that if you're comfortable, I am happy to fill the role, at least in some aspects, of a romantic companion, which is to say, more, more intimate activities. An example? Well, of course, I'd be happy to hold your hand. We could go out for walks together, holding hands. After all, the garden is quite lovely, especially this time of year, and I thought perhaps you would like someone to take a walk through it with, in which case I am happy to do so. What else? I suppose you're, curious as to the boundaries of such an offer, and, well, I won't be as bold as to say there are no boundaries, but I want to remain open to whatever it is that would make you happiest. Another potentially, intimate suggestion is for the two of us to share in your bed. After all, you do have quite a large bed, and sleeping in it alone must be, well, lonely, and perhaps rather cold. Being able to share in our body heat would potentially improve your nightly sleeping, and mine as well, not to put any pressure on you, of course, if such an idea makes you uncomfortable. But, like I said, it's a suggestion. I've heard these sorts of things can be rather comforting. And if you were to, say, have a nightmare, or require something in the night, then I would be much closer by to help you out. As it stands, I mean, my quarters aren't far from yours, but to have somebody immediately close by can perhaps put your mind at ease. Would you be interested in such an arrangement? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I will get things ready as soon as I can. Perhaps I shall change out the sheets and, well, bring extra blankets and pillows. Whatever it is you think would, make the both of us more comfortable. Yes, I suppose I would be the one whose opinion matters in that regard, seeing as it's me who's coming into your room, and not the opposite. I do hope I'm not making you uncomfortable. Sorry, could you repeat that? Hold me. Would you mean, like, while we're both lying down, in bed of course, you would perhaps have your arms wrapped around me? Well, I suppose that's a perfect way to ensure that we are both remaining warm, and it can be quite comforting, so, of course, I would be more than happy to provide such a service. Or, as an alternative, if you would prefer that I hold on to you, I think I'd quite like that as well. Yes, I would quite like it. I would enjoy spending more time with you, being able to be together during the parts of the day in which I normally am apart from you. Is this an inappropriate thing to express? Yes, as I said, I'm not very good at being open with my thoughts and feelings, and it's hard for me to put things into words in a way that is, well, not awkward. Let me try to be as upfront with my feelings as I can, because I can imagine this whole conversation has seemed rather strange from the way I've been wording things, and I do not wish to come off as a sort of sterilized and professional figure when discussing something of emotional significance. So, let me rephrase what exactly it is that I'm trying to say. The truth is, being with you brings me happiness. Doing things that please you makes me beyond overjoyed, and I wish to spend my time doing whatever it is that I can to put a smile on your face and to bring you comfort. I wish for us to be closer than we are right now, to perhaps move past a professional relationship. But I only wish to do so if it is what you, in turn, are interested in. And if not, then I simply want to make it clear that I am happy to fill the time in between you finding somebody who you do wish to find that kind of a relationship with. My emotions are always going to be secondary to yours. That is the nature of being a servant, and I accepted that from the moment I stepped foot in here. From the moment I accepted this job. I put you above myself. But I don't wish to hide how it is that I feel about you. I care very, very deeply for you, and I wish for you to care for me as well. I won't ask you how it is you feel. That would be unfair. I've only just dumped this on you, and you likely have lots of thinking to do, which is perfectly all right. But just know that I will wait as long as I need, as long as you need. I will be by your side always. Even if you decide you wouldn't like me to even be in the same room as you anymore, to only clean when you're out of the house, I would abide by your wishes no matter what. You have given me an opportunity beyond my wildest imaginings. Before I came here, I had nothing. no prospects, no family, no hope. But being here with you, it's given me something that I never imagined I could even have, let alone felt I deserved. So of course, that gratitude has grown into something more. This is all to say, well, that I offer myself to you. Heart, body, and soul. Anything that you might need of me, I will provide it. No questions asked. Anything you desire. So please, allow me to serve you.